Hey, it's your boy Xero, and welcome to Megaman Battle Network 6, Cybeast Gregar. Let's get right into it. Well, before we get into it, I wanted to point out, Capcom, admitting that, that the game made for its time wasn't exactly, sensitive and, aware, if you know what I mean. So they do apologize for that, and is like,
already? Time to kick back and relax then. Let's
So-
hang out for a bit.
so yeah, they do point that out. So just giving y'all a heads up, that is a thing. And if the game was made today, they most likely would definitely not, do certain things that they did back then. Obviously, not excusing the, billion-dollar company and defending the said billion-dollar company, but at least, I do want to give them some props for, acknowledging that they, are, working on that. And, yeah. Now, before I continue further than that, I did try to stream this game twice yesterday, but for some reason, my mic kept going out, like, bad. Like, it just kept going to shit, and I don't know if it's the mic itself or the wire that's connected to the mic. So I'm basically using my old headphones with the mic connected to it. So hopefully that's not too much of an issue. But I will point out that the mic is surprisingly sensitive. Like, it is picking up, like, it's basically doing what my other mic did originally, where it was, like, picking up everything and kind of making the model, like, open its mouth without me saying anything, so I had to kind of tweak the settings for that a little bit. So if my mouth seems more robotic, that's because I have it set to for the camera to kind of watch my lips, and I had to kind of tweak that because because even though my mouth was closed, it would still think my mouth is open because I admittedly have slightly more fuller lips. But anyways. Really, Saf? And of course, that's, Megaman kind of fooling around, and I'm actually really happy that they got the voice actor for the anime to come back and voice Megaman for, like, these little bits, so I do love that. And as for why I'm doing Gregar instead of Falzar, that's because originally I intended to do Falzar, but I'm very particular about a specific ability in Gregar. And of course, those who know me know what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to do Falzar because it doesn't get much love in the Let's Play community, but, I had to do Gregar because there's a specific ability, I had to do it. And of course, as for why I'm doing 6 instead of, like, 1, that's because the games are technically episodic of sorts. Like, they're connected, but they're not closely connected except for Battle Network 4 and 5. But they usually... Oh, geez, Saf is being manic with the farts reverb again. But, what was I saying? Oh, right. The games are connected, but not, like, strongly connected, because they always explain everything all over again in each game, including the tutorial, much to my annoyance. Like, you can't even skip the tutorial at all, no matter what you do. Anyways. So, also, the Legacy Collection does merge the Japanese version with the American version, meaning they've brought some stuff over from the Japanese version that they cut out from the American version, but not everything. There's certain translations that drive me up the wall, and some grammatical errors that also drive me up the wall. And I'll be explaining what, that they changed in the American version versus the Japanese version, but most of the time I will be acknowledging the Japanese version over the American version because it's just dumb. Some of the changes are dumb. Anyways, so I'm Lan Hikari, and the year's 20XX. Nowadays, almost everything is run by the network. Life sure is sweet. We don't really have to do much. Everyone has a PET, and in each personal terminal lives a Anyways, lives a net nabby who will do anything for you. Hold on, Lan. We net nabbies jack into terminals, gather information, and make your life easy and help you out. But if you leave everything to us, you're asking for trouble. Honestly, I will always say that the Battle Network series was way ahead of its time in terms of, like, the network ideas. Ah! Megaman, you heard that? Never mind that. Did you think about what to say today? I'm no good. Blech, I can't speak. About that, I'm not good at, Hey, I know. You can do my speech for me. Oh, stop it, Lan. Okay, looks like it's time to go home, but before you leave, I have a bit of sad news to share. Sad news? Yes, unfortunately. One of your fellow classmates is moving to another school. What? Give me a sec, my nose is itchy. Hey, Lan. Oh, and this is one of the moments that I was talking about where Capcom acknowledges that certain things was kind of iffy. Just giving y'all that heads up on that because Dex does look iffy because of the time that he came out. What, Dex? Do you know who's leaving? Yeah, I know. For real? You know who it is? Tell me already. Lan, did you want to say something? You're kidding. Wow, way to ruin the moment, Saf. My dad got transferred, so my family has to move. But wait, you... How could you not tell us something this important? Yai. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys. Aren't you mad too, Mail? Now, her name is actually, the person that Yai's talking to. In the Japanese version, her name is Meilu, so I'll be calling her Meilu because Mail just sounds weird. Meilu, did you... I knew. I found out from Lan's mom a little while ago, but I didn't want to say anything until... I really wanted to tell you guys, but I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry, everyone. Lan will be moving to Cyber City the day after tomorrow on Sunday. So let's all try to see him off, okay? Yeah, okay. I'll be there. Me too. Gee, thanks. Hey, Lan, you should say something. I have to pack, so I don't have a lot of time. But I want to say thank you to everyone. Let's send Lan off with a big big smiles, yes. Wah! Lan, don't go! Eek! Miss Mari! Don't say that! That's Sunday. Isn't it nice that everyone came to see you off, Lan? Thank you, Miss Mari, and everyone else, for coming to see my son off. My family and I will be moving to a place called Cyber City. But Pops, what are you going to do there? Well, I can't give specifics, but Cyber City's mayor has asked for my help. That is to say, it's still under construction, but in 6 months, an expo about the harmony between technology and nature is scheduled to open. Cyber City's net traffic will jump dramatically once the expo opens. Since I'm a net specialist, I was asked to go and make sure the network can handle all those requests. When it's over, you'll be back, right? I'll be continuing my research into next-gen systems. I can't speak. And Cyber City is a model next-gen net society. So even after it's over, we will most likely be staying. Oh. Now, don't look so down. It's not as if you will never see each other again. We're still in the same country, and we can come and visit. Come visit us once the expo opens, okay? Miss Mari and all of Lan's friends, I want to thank you all for all you've done. Blech. I can't read. We may be changing where we live, but you'll always be our friends, so feel free to drop by. Well then, Lan, your mom and I will be waiting by the car. Come to the car when you're done. Thanks for coming today. Lan! No matter where you go, I'll always be your rival. Dex. Yeah, we'll always be rivals. Always. Yeah, Lan and Dex are friendly rivals if you haven't known. In fact, even in the anime, originally Dex used to be Lan's bully until Lan got Megaman. You may think you're far away, but you better write to me. We'll always be connected through the cyber world. You'd better come see us. Wah. Yeah. Okay, I promise to keep in touch. I thought you would all graduate together. You're my first graduating class, so I always hoped that I'd see you all graduate together. I really wanted to see that. Miss Mari, I wanted to graduate from ACDC with everyone too. But even when I move, you'll always be my teacher. Lan. Hey, take care, Lan. Come visit a lot. It's gonna be kinda lonely. Good luck. Thanks, you guys. I've gotta go now. Lan, I was just thinking how great it would be if we could graduate from elementary school together, and then go to junior high school together. It'd be so nice together, being together, always. Meilu. I'm sorry. I told myself I wouldn't cry. We'll see each other again, and I'll definitely be back someday, so don't cry. Yeah, I'm glad you understand. Well, everyone, I'd better get going. Take care. You betcha, Lan. Yeah, it is admittedly a slightly sad beginning, but, you know, it is what it is. And so we left ACDC Town and arrived in Central Town, the heart of Cyber City, to begin our new lives. I'm still a little sad, but unpacking everything makes me feel like I'm getting ready for a new adventure. Megaman, let's take a look around our new home and then check out Central Town. Sounds like fun. Let's go. And this is where the game starts proper. Now, for those of you new to the Battle Network series, Battle Network is like Megaman, but more so like Pokemon, kinda, but not really. The best way to describe it is that it's basically a card collecting game, or a chip collecting game, because in this game, the cards are basically battle chips that you use to fight viruses and other net navies. And the way how you get those battle chips is like in the typical Mega Man fashion, is that you defeat enemies, and if you do well enough, you get their chips, both viruses and net navies. So yeah, that's basically kind of how the whole, you know, card aspect. And it was a big thing back then during the animes, during the height of the game when they had an anime for it. I even used to have a actual PET as a kid and a few battle chips. Sadly, I lost the battle chips as I've gotten older because, you know, I was a dumb, irresponsible kid back then. But eventually, I will be getting myself another PET once I have the money and whatnot. But anyways, this is basically the start of the game, meaning we're stuck kind of going through tutorial-esque stuff. Like, talking to people, kind of figuring some stuff out. Dad, I'm gonna go outside and look around. I'm gonna connect your computer to the net later. Once it is ready, I'll let you know. Mom, I'm gonna go explore outside. Okay, take care and don't come home too late. Yeah, in typical RPG fashion, you can actually inspect everything. Like, hold on. See? It is Lan's neighbor's house. You can't see it from here, but they have a rooftop pool. So yeah, you can inspect everything and also talk to everybody. Whew, job's done. It's all thanks to my PET and my Navi. It's used for work data, receiving mail, or students to upload their textbook data. For such a small object, it has a large number of functions. Even bothersome tasks can be handed off to your Navi. It's a great tool. Oh, by the way, they're called Net Navi. Well, the full term for Net Navi is Net Navigator, but then they shorten it to either Net Navi or Navi, which, you know, kind of, you know, makes sense. Like, as a kid, I used to think that Navi was just like a reference to Ocarina of Time, but nah, it's just for Net Navigator. Hey bro, have you heard of virus busting? If viruses get in electronics, they damage them, so Navis are sent to delete viruses. I'm pretty smart, huh? I'm going to offload my sub-chips soon. Wanna look? Yeah, there's different shops in the game where there's like, you know, regular chip shops, sub-chip shops, and like normal like there's chip shops specifically, then there's sub-chip shops, and then there's like the mixture of the two. Sub-chips are basically your you know health boosts, unlocker, and then locate enemy. Unlocker is basically used to unlock locked data. And I'll show you what a locked data looks like later once I have the money to get an unlocker. Locate enemy is literally what it sounds like. You use it to locate specific enemies, but only enemies that you've already, you know, faced. That's kind of how it works. It's really good for fighting specific bosses, for refights. Because the thing is that when you fight bosses in this game, you don't get their chips off rip. I can't remember which Battle Network game allows you to get their chips off rip if you do well enough. I can't remember if it's this game or some other game, but basically, after you first fight them, you have to fight them again in order to have the chance to get their chip. And then again, and then like twice more in order to get their other versions of their chips. Because each time you fight them, they get stronger and stronger, and the better you do, the stronger and stronger chips you get of that enemy. Same thing with the viruses. Although, this is the chip shop right here, the physical chip shop, because there's also chip shops in the internet, but sadly, it's closed at the moment. Like right now, they're remodeling, as the text box says. Yeah, the Mega Man games, they never open up the big chip shop this early on in the game, otherwise it'd be OP. Sending the net navvy into your sending the net navvy in your PET into the cyber world is called jacking in. When you want to jack in, stand in front of a device and press R. Don't forget it. I've never seen you around here before. Oh yeah, you just moved here. Central Town is the heart of Cyber City. We are going to have an expo here later this year. That's the expo site over there. Well, actually, they're still making it. Next to that is my school, Cyber Academy. Are you going to transfer there? I hope you get used to things here fast. Oh, and we have something going on over there, but we're gonna check that out in a second, because there's one more person we have to talk to first. Let me tell you something cool. You can hold B to dash. Try it out. Yeah, if you already played Mega Man games, you already know that. Although in the Star Force games, they make the character in that game automatically run, so you don't even have to press B the whole time. Because I'm guessing by that point, Capcom was just like, why are we making them hold B to run? Because, you know, everybody's going to run at this point, because the walking speed is like dookie, in my opinion. It's always been dookie. So, like, I don't know not one person who's played Battle Network who has not continuously run the whole entire game, in my opinion. Same thing in the internet. That Robo-Dog is attacking that girl. But that's... Normally, Robo-Dogs are never programmed to attack humans. I know. So that means the Robo-Dog is probably infected with a virus. Lamb, press R to send me into that Robo-Dog. Yeah, this is basically the forced tutorial that explains how to play the game, and you can't skip it at all. Like, I would skip it if it was on my personal time, but since, you know, this is a playthrough, I'm not going to skip it because, you know, it helps for newcomers to at least know how to play the game. And that goes for, like, you know, random battles. Like, some Let's Players skip past that, and nothing against them. I just personally like watching the battles as they happen. Yes, it does kind of overstay its welcome low-key sometimes, but I do believe that, you know, each battle should be shown to show how, like, skilled each player is, let alone kind of keep things interesting. But that's just my opinion. Just as we thought, Lan, it's infected with viruses. Okay, Mega Man, our first Central Town virus busting. Right, you operate, I bust. Yeah, that did not age, that specific line did not age well with the way how languages have changed these days. But Lan, with all the packing and moving, you haven't been virus busting lately. Sure you can still do it? Are you kidding? Oh? Okay then, let's do it. Battle routine set. Execute. Land, let's try some virus busting. Operate away. Leave it to me. Let's go, Megaman. To battle viruses, first I gotta send chip data to Megaman. I can select battle chips in the in this custom window. Here are the chips I can select. Any good ones? The chips in the folder I've equipped are shown here. I see the currently highlighted chips data here. This is its attack. I'm ready now. Now this is crucial. Here is the virus's HP or hit points. HP shows how much damage it can take. Gotta remember that. Got it, Lan? You can only send data for one chip per turn, unless it is data from the same type of chip. We have 2 cannons, so let's go with them. That's a no-brainer. I got it down. A selects the chip to send. R shows the chip's info. And L is for escaping. But this is no time to run away. I'd better send chip data to Megaman now. Yeah, and as they said, the way you select chips is that you can only select multiple types of chips in one sitting if they're the same type of chip. So as you can see, both of the cannons are basically the same chip. There are 2 cannons, so I can select one more. I can't pass up a chance like this. Yeah, when they say chance like this, they are not joking. When you're in each battle, your battle chips are shuffled. Like every single turn they're shuffled. Well, not every turn, but basically every battle you encounter, they're always going to be different. They're always going to be different, but they all eventually show up in this custom screen right here. Now that I've selected chip data, I just select OK. Here we go, Megaman. Megaman, I sent the chip data. Time to start virus busting. Lan, operate away. I can move up, down, left, and right on the battlefield. Fire the Mega Buster with B. It's weak, but fast. Hold it down longer for a charge shot. Remember that, okay? Here is my HP. And I know it says are my HP, which is technically a grammar error, but I'm just going to say is my HP. Now, if they had said the full wording for it, hit points, then I would say, you know, here are my hit points, but no. Anyways, I'll be deleted if it reaches 0. The chip data you just sent is shown above my head. Use them with A, but be careful. Each one can be used only once. If a virus remains even after you used all your chips, I know. The cust gauge, right? Well, Battle Network has a bad habit of shortening a lot of names and stuff for convenience sake, but it's basically short for the custom gauge. But they just say the cust gauge. See? The cust gauge gradually rises over time. Once it's full, I can access the custom screen again with L or R. I got the battle basics down pat. But enough already, let's bust the virus. See? I don't even have to move because it's simple. I can either move to them or let them move to me. Because certain enemies will try to move right in front of you in order to attack you first. Lan, there's more. Lan. Now let's use both support and weapon chips in our attack. The area grab chip you see there gives me more room to move around. Using area grab with wide sword is a very effective strategy. Huh? I thought you can only select the same chips together. Come on, Lan, you forgot already? Take a look at this. Whoops, I completely forgot. These letters are a chip code. Different types of chips can be selected together as long as they have the same code. Yep, that's also very important. You have to keep in mind that the chips have to be either the same type of chip or the same code. Meaning, and luckily in Battle Network 6, there's a lot of chip combinations with the same code that is like low-key broken together. I kid you not. And certain chips actually directly affect each other, and I'm not even joking. Like area grab with wide sword, they don't directly affect each other, but there is a specific 2 weapon chips that I will be using that'll definitely show that later on in the playthrough. Let's see, area grab and wide sword have the same code, so I can select them together. The chips with an asterisk are like wild cards. I can select them with any other code. There aren't any asterisk ones now, so I'll try it out with an S. Attack with area grab, then wide sword. And yeah, just how it says in the name, area grab literally grabs an area, because it steals left edge from enemy. Well, what it means is that if you look down here, if I use it, it steals those 3 front panels that's in front of the 2 enemies right there. It steals them off rip. There's 2 types of area grabs, funny enough. There's area grab and panel grab. Panel grab only grabs one square, while area grab grabs all 3 squares, as you can see in the picture right here. Well, the picture above the cursor. You'll see what I mean. That's area grab. Okay, now use wide sword. Okay, now I just select OK to send the data to Megaman. Megaman, I sent the data. Let's score a combo. Okay, time for a combo. By using area grab with A, part of the virus's area will become ours to use. Only temporary though. After a little bit, it does go back to the original, 3x3 per side. And now we can move up and use wide sword. This is a powerful attack, but remember, I have to get close to a virus to strike it. Yeah, wide sword is exactly what it says. It's only a wide attack. It's not like a long attack, and you'll see what I mean. Let's give it a try. See, here's wide sword, come up, and then boom. Yeah, wide sword only does it by a 1x3 attack. And this is the Mega Buster. If you charge it up until it turns purple, you do 10 attack, while if you just shoot once, it does 1. Luckily, there is a way to make your Buster more powerful later down the line once you have enough programs. Now, here's the thing. Now, here's the cool part. I could use area grab and sword again if I wanted to, but with the way how free the game is, I could just go straight for the cannon if I wanted to, because there's like close range attacks and long range attacks. Bombs are also long range, but here's the thing: each weapon has its own specific pros and not pros and cons. There's a proper way to use each weapon, and mini bomb is exactly what it does. It throws a mini bomb 3 squares ahead, meaning you have to make sure that the enemy is at exactly 3 squares ahead of you. But I rarely use bombs because it does go in an arc, and it does take a second for it to do its thing. Like I'll show you guys. Now right now the enemy is 2 squares ahead of me. Now it's 3. That's basically what you have to do. Oh, and I managed to get a counter, but luckily, they'll explain what that is in the next fight. Okay, last one. Let's go, Mega Man. Land, do you remember counter and full synchro? Yeah, they're about to explain it. How counter works and what full synchro is. And now, in Battle Network 3, full synchro was actually a plot device, but it was never utilized until Battle Network 4 and onwards. And full synchro is very powerful. Very. Huh? What's that? Well, take a look at the emotion window here. Yep, that's the emotion window. It shows my emotional state. If you operate me well, if you operate me well so our souls connect, I'll go full synchro in a state where you and I act as one. This improves my focus. See, that's the full synchro picture. How do I operate you well? You have to counter. Counter? What's that again? Counter means using a chip attack right when the enemy is about to attack. They'll be caught off guard and won't be able to move for a bit. Even bosses can be countered. Hell, if you play this game against your friends, you can even counter your friends in like PvP. Like, I've seen it happen, and it's always super satisfying to do against other players. It's always very satisfying. It's hard to do, but it's doable. I get it. It surprises them. During full synchro, the next chip's attack power is multiplied by 2, and the enemy will flash to show when you should counter. Thus, you can use a ×2 attack chips again if you score multiple counters. Okay, this is a good opportunity to get some practice. Just this once, we'll start in full synchro. Use a chip attack when the enemy flashes. Yeah, Metars are the easiest enemies to counter. And let me tell you something. That 2x attack power is very powerful when you use it with powerful chips. Like, I kid you not. And it makes, you know, weaker chips very useful, like these air shots, very, very useful. Now, air shots used to be very, like, low-key useless in earlier games. Well, in the way, like, very earlier games, but over time they've become more and more useful as the games play, even now. Like, watch. Like that. That's a counter. But here's the thing. The only reason why I'm pausing is just to point something out. Not only does each weapon have a specific way to be used, each weapon has its own specific timing. Some weapons are faster than others. The air shot is quick, while the cannon is slower. Like, slightly slower. It may not seem like much, but when you're playing the game, you will notice it fairly quickly. Like, hold on. Like that. Like, I made it look easy, but it's low-key more difficult. But once you get the hang of countering, it gets easier as you fight enemies. Excuse me. Sadly, though, I will say, when it comes to countering in Battle Network, it's a lot harder to do in Battle Network than it is in Star Force. Star Force games, it's easy for me to counter. Like, I can almost counter enemies with my eyes closed in those games. But then again, that's because I play Star Force almost religiously. Well done, Lan. You don't need to counter every time, but if you can master it, I think you'll find it very effective. Still, it won't work with chips that stop time like area grab. Yeah, if you use a time stop type attack like area grab or Navi chips, it won't work. Like, you won't be able to counter enemies with the Navi chips. You can still use it for full synchro, but you won't be able to counter at all. Because, you know, that would make it low-key OP if you're able to stop time with that. Remember to use the right chip at the right time. Roger, I'm gonna master counter and full synchro. Alright. Excellent. Nice work, Lan. Ah, you too, Megaman. How's the Robo-Dog? It's okay. It's back to normal, I think. Jack out, Megaman. Roger. Roger, roger. Sorry, I had to do that. Are you okay? Are you hurt? Don't worry, what took care of the Robo-Dog? I'm Lan Hikari. I'm new here. I just moved in. What's your name? I am not reading that because, you know, words. Huh? Thanks for helping me. What's with her? She's embarrassed, I think. Oh. Well, she's not hurt, so I guess she should be okay. Let's get back to looking around town. You have mail, Lan. Press plus to open up the PET. Press select email from the menu to check and read your mail. Oh, and that was our menu. Hold on. Net battle intro. Net police. This is the net police. Since the laws of Cyber City and other towns differ, in place of official net battlers, the net police will take charge of the safety of all citizens. In this mail, we want to introduce novice net battlers to the fundamentals needed by all net battlers. Please keep these in mind as we work to prevent crime. We would like to go over the following 2 points. Oh. Now, these two does tell you how to do certain things, but I'll be going over that quickly as we play the game. So you don't have to worry about these right here. Don't worry about these. I'll take care of this. And then Lan's computer. I set up your computer for net access, so please check that it works once you get home, okay? I also set up a mail program on your homepage. Cyber City's network has strong security, so it's hard to access from outside the system. To get mail from outside, you have to check the mail program. To see mail from ACDC Town, I've set up this mail's program mailbox to send and receive. It may seem like you don't have mail, but give it a look. Basically, I'll explain that later. I'm not going to do that now. So yeah, here's our, menu where we, we can save, we can check our HP, our Zenny, and our bug fragments. Also where the area that we're in, or we can just straight up exit. We can, go online and fight people if we want, or trade key items for like specific items, or regular items too. Our email, obviously. This is how we check Megaman and his status, but we can't really do much here, except for the patch cards, which I'll be showing off later. Wait, I wonder, can you... Hold on. I guess it doesn't do it anymore. Where if... Whoops! Didn't mean to do that. In Battle Number 3, I remember if you press the R button, Megaman would shoot there. And I used to love doing that as a kid, so I thought that that would work here, but apparently not. Then here's our chip library, which shows off, you know, the different chips that we can get. We have standard chips, mega chips, which are more powerful, giga chips, which are the most powerful, and then, of course, I forgot that we have to worry about the program advances, which I'll be explaining what those are later. Damn, I completely forgot about program advances in this one. Because certain games, you have to 100% the program advance memos, while other ones you don't have to worry about that one. Completely forgot about that one, but I'm already in deep already, so. Alright. So now we can just straight up head home. Welcome home. Your net connection is ready. Try it out. Yep, and here's our computer. Lan's personal computer. It was moved very carefully from his old house. Jack and Megaman execute. I actually had to read that quickly. And here is our homepage. And this is the mail program that that Dad was talking about. Check inside the mailbox? Yes. Obviously there's no mail, but here's the thing. This specific mailbox is different from the mail that you get on the PET, meaning every now and then you're gonna have to check like here in order to make sure that you get any sort of mail that you need, you know? That's kind of how it goes. Hold on. And if you're wondering what these boxes are, they're for later. And also, this also shows how Lan is, because Lan is known to love soccer, on top of, you know, net battling. Yep, and here is the internet. Let me go ahead and save real quick. Also, I'm keeping Buster Max mode off for right now until I have to do refights with bosses, especially if I've had to fight them especially if I already have their what is it? Give me a sec. My brain's not branding. Especially if I already have their chips. Same thing with enemies sometimes. But otherwise, I won't be using Buster Max because it is a bit too easy for me. And what Buster Max does is that if you shoot the Buster, not charge it, but shoot it, it completely destroys enemies. Like, it will one-shot kill all viruses, while bosses, you usually have to hit them, like, a few times before they die. Especially the powerful versions of bosses. But yeah, here's how the game looks, how, like, the general options look like for the Legacy Collection and whatnot. If I wanted to, I can change the screen layout, the border settings, and of course I have it specifically for 6. Sound setting. So why do I have the volume so down? Okay, hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. If not, I'll put it at 4 to see how that goes, but I don't think it's... Actually, the volume might be too loud for that, so I'll keep it at 4. And of course, if I wanted to, I could technically change the filter on, and what the filter does is that it smooths out everything, but it always looks like dookie. See, it looks so bad. I don't know why Capcom kept doing this with even the Xero games and the X games and whatnot, but they just do. And I've always hated that. But I will give them credit for updating the battle chips and how, with how the pictures look. Oh, forgot to save. Wait, no, I didn't. I already saved. Whoops. I am a habitual saver. Like, I will save a lot. Welcome to Central Area 1. There are 3 central areas. The layout around here is simple, so you shouldn't get lost. Yeah, the game is very simple with the internet. It used to not be that way, but it's very simple. Oh, and oh, damn, I got interrupted. Our first actual viruses. Let's see. I could use these, but I would have to get closer, and I don't have any specific weapons that I can use right now. So here's our first fight against the Medars. And what they do is that they'll try to pickaxe the ground, sending a shockwave your way. They're fairly easy, but there are more powerful versions of the Medars called Medar. Like their original names was like Medar 2s, Medar 3s, and whatnot. But now they're like Medar EXs and whatnot. B&L. Okay, so the Medar in the middle, with this bomb, you have to, you know... Oh, by the way, the Medars do take turns with each other. Like, they won't all hit at the same time, but they will try. And here is the ranking menu. What it does is that the way how you get ranked is based off of deletion time and your busting level. And what that means is that you have to defeat them very quickly and very efficiently, meaning you don't move around too much and you don't use too many attacks. Because the more you do, the lower your busting level goes. But since I did somewhat okay, there's a busting level of like 1 to S, 1 to like 10, and then S, I believe. If I remember correctly, I forget. But S is obviously going to be the highest, while 10 is like... Basically, depending on the rank, you could get a chip or you could get Zenny, which is the in-game money. Like right here, I didn't do that good against the Medars, so I only got 150 Zenny. And of course, each level also determines how much Zenny you get as well. And of course, here is our first mystery data. Now, on the internet, and I'm talking about not just on Lan's computer, but everywhere in the game, where there's an electronic, you can actually jack into any electronic, and there will sometimes be a mystery data. There's 3 types of mystery data. Green mystery data, which is common, blue mystery data, which is like rarish, and purple mystery data, which is like, okay, actually no, blue, I want to say it's uncommon, while purple is rare. Green has usually like Zenny or low level chips. Blue will have maybe mega chips, higher amounts of Zenny, and regular chips as well, while locked mystery data, the purple ones, will have like programs, high level chips, a crap ton of Zenny, stuff like that. The green ones will always respawn in the internet, anywhere within the internet. The blue ones and the purple ones will go away though. Like right here, I just got 150 Zenny. Well, and of course, we can go anywhere in the internet. Well, not just anywhere, because if you look... Darn it. Oh, this is a new... I meant to point out, this is actually a new gimmick from Battle Network 4 onwards. Sometimes you will get a green mystery data. It's always going to be green in battle. And here's the thing. If you want to get that mystery data, whatever you do, cannot hit it. Do not hit it at all, otherwise it will go away in one hit. Doesn't matter if you even accidentally shoot it with a Mega Buster, because think of the data's HP as 1. If you or an enemy hits it, that's it. You're done. It's gone. But if you manage to kill all the viruses, you will get the mystery data, and sometimes they're really good too. Now let's see here. I'm gonna use the Vulcan and this crack shot. The Vulcan is basically your typical machine gun, and what it does is that it shoots a 3-shot to pierce 1 panel, meaning it's both like a machine gun and a shotgun. Because you know how, like in most games, a shotgun also hits an enemy behind the one you're shooting to? It's kind of like that. So you'll see what that does. And a crack shot, what that does is that it takes a panel ahead of you and literally throws it at an enemy. Like it literally breaks and cracks out the thing, and you'll see what I mean. Hold on. And since the Vulcan 1 only shoots 3 times, it's only going to do 30 damage total. Luckily, if I add this with attack plus 10, that makes it to 40. And yeah, an attack plus 10 just adds an extra plus 10 to whatever attack you have, and it's really useful depending on what you're trying to go for. Now let's see here. See? Boom. And see, I got an S rank just off of that. Meaning I'm gonna get the virus's ability. Depending on the game, they always change up each virus's like specific ability. In the older games, what you would do is get the Quake ability from the Meteors, which, you know, sends down a shockwave down to the enemies. But now we get Reflector, which what that does is that it allows you to guard, and if an enemy hits the guard while it's up, because it's only up for like about maybe 1.5 seconds, it'll immediately reflect that attack back, and it does like it's really good for bosses because that's an automatic counter depending on the boss. Like, I kid you not. Ooh, and we get a chip. Because depending on what you get from the green mystery datas in battle, you can either get a crap ton of Zenny or a chip. And I just got a chip from that, which is the Boomer chip. And I'll show you what that does in a second. Now, normally you can go generally... Really, Saf? Normally you can go generally anywhere in the internet, but there's always going to be certain areas that you can't access yet. Like this door right here. I can't go through here because... excuse me. The door is sealed tight. You can't get through it. Yeah, so whatever I do, I can't get that blue mystery data just yet. Now, hold on. Let's see. Chip folder. So here is our chip folder. Just like Pokemon, you can actually edit it to do to switch out battle chips and whatnot to make Mega Man quote-unquote stronger in the sense of battle chips, because you can't always rely on the Mega Buster. So once you get more and more chips, the better it gets. But there are specific rules to editing your your folder. Like, for example, with your folder, you can only have you can't add 5 of the same battle chips, because that would be OP. Because they used to allow that, but they made that OP. You can only add a certain amount of mega chips to your folder, and you can only add 1 giga chip in your folder. And as for that 4 megabytes that you see right there, that's for your favorite battle chip. And what that means is that if I was to... Yeah, hold on. Hold on, I actually forgot. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me check the button configuration. Give me a sec. Okay, but basically, if you hit select, if you're playing the Game Boy version, if you hit select, you can actually favorite a specific battle chip, but only if it's at the same or less than the megabytes that you're limited to. And luckily, you can get that expanded over time, but for right now, since I only have 4 megabytes, might as well select that as my, regular one. And what that does is... Really, Saf? I'll show what your favorite battle chip does later in the playthrough, but yeah. Anyways, let me quickly move this. Let's see. That's a reflector A. So this can actually go together with You know what? I'll hold off on the reflector for right now, because once I get at least 3, then I'll worry about that. Oh, well, here's our next battle. So when you get a favorite chip, it'll show up on your leftmost selection, and it will always show up, no matter what. But here's the thing, though. Once you use it, it'll go away, though. It'll go away until the next battle. That's how it works. Let's see. And boom. Like I said, the metas are very easy to counter. And there goes another reflector. And if you do get counters, that's another easy way to get battle chips. And of course, here's one of the things that they cut from the American version. They actually show a map in the game. I don't know why they cut that from the American version, but they did. So we can actually see what we're doing. Otherwise, you can, but of course, you still can use an internet guide, which I will sometimes be using myself, depending on certain things, because I will be 100%ing this game. Let's see. Is there anything over here? Yep, there is. Our first blue mystery data, but of course, interrupting viruses. And of course, not every single virus is going to be a Medar, because as you go deeper into the internet and like later in stages, there's always going to be different viruses. And some of them can be actually really powerful. See? Simple and easy. And of course, also, depending on how well you do with the game, enemies, you'll either get the same code or you'll get even a different code, even an asterisk, but those are ridiculously difficult to get. But now that I have 3 reflectors, let's see. I'm going to use this to replace the mini bombs because I really don't like using mini bombs at all. Like, don't get me wrong, the mini bombs are helpful, but they're not my favorite. Alright, let's see what we got here. Mini energy, our first subchip. Now here's our first warp point. Let's see where this takes us to. Nothing here just yet. Oh, our first new virus. This is the gunner, and what the... Anyways, it's our first gunner enemy, and what they do is that if we're in the same row as them, they will stop looking through their binoculars and try to aim at us using a green, I think it's called a reticle, if that's the term for it. And once we're in that side of the reticle, that's when they'll start shooting down the line. That's how they attack. They're actually low-key difficult for me to counter because of that, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's go ahead and kind of take care of this. Hold on. Because I do want to keep my my counter up a little bit. Darn it! I thought I would get another new chip, but like I said, it depends. It always depends on how well you do. And here is the cafe. Now I'm not going to do anything just yet, but you definitely want to talk to this guy. I've never seen you before. This is a net cafe. It's a good place to gather info. So you should make friends with lots of navvies here. Thanks. So I can learn the net basics here, huh? I'm a subchip merchant. I've got lots of great things. Yep, and here is the other subchip merchant. There's always going to be many of them on the internet. What this guy is selling is full energy, which recovers your max HP no matter... Basically, it fully restores you, another locate enemy, and sneak run, which allows you to run around the internet without encountering weak viruses. It's a pretty good way to speed up the process of fighting random boss encounters, which I'll be explaining that later. And let me see if I can talk to this guy. Oh, darn it. He's not going to do it yet, but later on, he'll start selling you, I think it's tea or coffee. And if you buy a certain amount of them, and of course, there's multiple net cafes, but if you go to each one and buy a specific amount of them, he'll eventually give you a HP memory, which does count for 100% completion, I believe. Technically it doesn't. Technically, quote unquote, because what really counts for completion, if I remember correctly, for this game is the library and beating the game. Oh, this will be easy. And boom.
Sometimes the DEI, the pronouns, the DEI, 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 the DEI.
Really, Sav? The DEI. Where? Sometimes there are huge square cubes on the roadside, right? They're called security cubes. They're there to block access to private home pages. To unlock a cube, you'll need the password code, or the P code. Oh, she just answered it for me. From the webmaster. Some cubes can also be opened with money. Please present Battle Chip Reflector 1. Megaman showed Reflector 1 Battle chip reflector 1 confirmed. Yep, and now we can go to Central Area 2. This is Central Area 2. That chip shop over there is very popular. You should check it out. Yep, and here is our first internet chip shop. I'm a net merchant. I've got cool items. So what they usually sell is HP memories, which increases your max HP by 20. And they sell a specific amount, meaning you're better off saving up your money to buy them later on. A spreader. And oh, by the way, what they sell is specific chips, meaning they'll sell like for example, he says he's selling a spreader 1, but it's the L variant, the L code type. And as you can see on the right below, on the right side below my Zenny, there's different types of spreaders, the L, M, N codes and the star code. As for why it's in that specific, wording like that, that's because spreader is used for a program advance, but of course, until I get, and in order to do a program advance, you have to select the chips in a specific alphabetical order, like L, M, N. And that's when the program advance will activate. But of course, I don't have any of those, and this is what spreader looks like. And what that does is basically a spread shot. And you'll see what this is later. This is Recover 30 asterisk. This is the tank cannon 1. Then there's a yo-yo. And that's it for now that he has. Let's see. What's down here? Okay, so we only have these. Probably should have replaced the sword, but I'll worry about that later. Of course, I'm not always going to get a counter off these enemies, because like I said before, I'm not... I may be a huge Megaman fan, but I'm not like a god at the game or anything. Let's see, Reg up 2. Regular memory increased by megabytes. Now instead of 4, now I have, let's see, I have 6 megabytes. So if I really wanted to, I could set my favorite to a cannon if I wanted to. But let's see. Oh, darn, the reflector's at 7 megabytes, so I can't really do much about that. Yeah, boy. Oh, perfect. Oh, I thought I was gonna get the, excuse me. Probably should have, done the Vulcan as my favorite, chip, but it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, the selection I got is kind of dookie. It's kind of dookie, but it is what it is. Hopefully I got the... Yes, I did. No, we got Mach Gun 1. Or Machine Gun. I want to say it's Machine Gun, but also it could just be Fast Gun, Mach Gun. As for what that does, I'll be showing that off later. The net in Cyber City has high security in each area, so if you don't know the requirements, you can't move to the next area. Yeah, they kind of do that to force you to like play good in order to progress. It's not in every level, it's just in this particular level to get you used to the battle ranking. Hey, 600 Zenny, not bad. Oop, and I see that other one right down there. Okay, I think I know what I can do with this. Hold on. Yeah, he shoots in that exact spot. Got him! That was a double one, too. Like, that actually caught me by surprise. Like I said, it's hard for me to counter that machine gun. Let's see. Finally got a bug frag. Now, bug frags in this game is low-key difficult to get. And what I mean by that is that originally it was easy, quote-unquote, easier to get bug frags in the earlier games. Specifically Battle Network 3. Battle Network 3, you could get a bug frag easily by, I think it was, countering an enemy with the Buster, if I remember correctly. And what I mean by countering, meaning counter kill, meaning if you were to kill an enemy with the Buster at the last second, you would get a bug frag. And bosses is the same thing, but you would get 10. But of course, from Battle Network 4 onwards, you only get bug frags by finding them in mystery data, which makes them rare, even rarer than they already were. Much to my annoyance, but you know, it is what it is. And of course, here's another map. Yeah, I believe there's a map in each specific area, which, you know, is really helpful. Oop, and here's our reflector. About fucking time. So this is what the reflector does. See? Easy, easy counter with that. In fact, the reflector actually used to be bad in the earlier games, but now that it's instantaneous, it's easier to get. Who? Who is the one who hid the key data? And I came to see the huge crater in Central Area 3. What a pain in the butt. Lan, let's call it a day and finish preparing for tomorrow. Guess I should, but I want to explore just a little bit more. I mean, don't you want to see more of our new town's net? Well, yeah, okay, just a little longer, but not too much longer, okay? Can't be late on your first day of school, you know. Yeah, I know. I think I can handle myself. Come on, what are we waiting for? Let's go. You can handle yourself, huh? Alright, I'll trust you. Yeah, basically now we can actually continue on in the story or keep, you know, excuse me, collecting battle chips. But of course we're gonna jack out and continue on with the story. And the way how you do that is by either doing what, you know, Megaman was just saying, or, you know, at the end of the day, quote unquote day, you just, you know, select your bed, which allows you to go to sleep. Bedtime already? Do you want to save what happened today? Obviously. Blah, blah, blah. Good night, Lan. Just 5 more minutes. No excuses if you're late. I get it. I'm up. See? I got up. Don't see me. If I didn't wake you up, you'd be so late. I don't think I should trust you to manage yourself. Oh, come on. Well, today's my first day at Cyber Academy, so let's cut the chatter and go. Yeah. Alright, now we're going onwards to school. New school time, huh? Do your best. I've got to get ready for work myself. It's your first day at a new school. Make lots of friends, okay? Yep, and school is gonna be here. My new school. Let's see, the teacher's room. Uh-oh. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! What's going on? Intruder alert! Intruder alert! An intruder? You mean me? Wait a second, I'm a student here. Oh, well, why didn't you say so? In that case, show me your student ID. My student ID? I just transferred to this school, so I don't have one. Don't have one? Then you are an intruder. You're under arrest. I like how they just immediately go for, like, arresting Lan. Wait a sec. I will not wait. Man, what a welcome. Looks like we'll have to jack in to get through. Are you ready, Mega Man? Yeah. Wait. Back off, everyone, now. Hey, that was a human voice. Are you Lan Akari? Yeah, that's me, but who are you? Wahaha! You have quite a lot of guts. Most people run from security bots, but you are the first to fight one. Oh, excuse me, I'm your homeroom teacher. A security bot is my teacher? What a strange school. No, no. I'm a little tied up right now, so I'm just using the security bot's speaker to talk from the teacher's room. I'm going to lift the security system, so come on in and stay to the right. The teacher's room is down the left hallway. I'll be the cool, energetic teacher wearing the bright red warm-up suit. Don't hesitate to give me a shout. See you in a bit. Wow, what a school. Huh? What's up, Lan? What's that? Looks like a doll? But what's it doing there? Strange. Let's ask a teacher later. Yeah, later. Okay, up to the teacher's room. Well, before that, let's see if we can jack into this board right here. Today's events are all displayed on this monitor. There will be a teacher's meeting at 4 today. There's a port for jacking in, but it seems to be broken. Darn it! What about here? So can I jack in? Nope. Hey you, if you don't hurry, you'll be late. Use the teacher's desk. Hold on, let's see, because usually they like to hide stuff in specific areas. The monitor on top of this cabinet is displaying a graph over something on the monitor. Use the teacher's desk. Oh, I already read that. Excuse me, we're grading tests. You can't be in here. There's a control panel for the blackboard. You can change what is shown on screen instantly. But can't jack in. And I can't jack in here either. Very good, Lan. I'm your homeroom teacher, Joe Mock. Call me Mr. Mock. Now you are a member of Cyber Academy. Here, let me give you this. Now you can enter the classroom. Your classroom is 6-1 on the 2nd floor. I'll be there in a minute, but you go on ahead. Nervous? No need to be nervous. You'll be fine. Yeah, Joe Mock, Mr. Mock or Joe Mock is one of my favorite Battle Network characters, and you'll see why later. Right now we just have to go to the 2nd floor. Wait, hold on, let me see. Okay, yeah, figured. They're not gonna let me go into the classrooms yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a typical Japanese, well, I think it's Japan, or probably could just be an Asian general punishment. They usually make you stand outside the classroom. But I don't think it's the water bucket thing that they make you do either, though. No, I forgot my homework. And now I have to stand up all day. Alright, we're on the, 2nd floor. So, let's see. I heard from a teacher that you transferred here. This is class 6-1. Yep. I'm really here. My new classroom and classmates. I'm so nervous. Everyone. Like I said, starting today we have a new student. I wonder what they're like. Is it a guy? Or maybe a girl? Ah, I can't wait. Okay, now settle down. Alright, come on in, Lan. I'm Lan Yakari. Nice to meet you. That was a nice, energetic greeting. He's quite the fearless guy. I can tell he has a lot of faith in his net battling skills. But reckless net battling is a no-no. So let's play nice and be good friends. Now then, Lan, your seat is over there. Right behind Mick. Hey Mick, try to be nice, okay? His name's Mick. He's a little grouchy, but he's not a bad guy. That's all. You can sit down now. Sit down now, Lan. Okay. Yeah, Mick is very, he's more than a grouch. I consider him to be the typical rough type guy who ends up, you know, having a heart of gold. I'm Landikari. Nice to meet you. What's with him? I've got a bad feeling. Boy, that was scary. But it'd be nice if we could be friends. Oh, it's already break time. Okay, next period is virus busting. Did anyone forget to bring their Navi? Wow, no one? Wahahaha. Mr. Mock seems like he can do anything. Maybe. My first recess. Should I go talk? Guess I should go talk with everyone. Talk about nerve-wracking. Yep, in order for us to progress, we have to talk to everybody. Nice to meet you. I'm horrible at virus busting, but you look like a strong net battler. I can tell just by looking at you. You're Lan, right? Nice to meet you. Lan, are you already using the net? It's different from the net in your hometown, huh? Our homeroom teacher is pretty excitable, huh? I didn't like him at first. Now he's my favorite teacher. Yeah, I feel like if he was a teacher for me, I would absolutely love him as well. I've always loved like the energetic, cool teachers. And he reminds me of one of my teachers. I'm not going to say his name because I want to keep, you know, my personal identity, you know, guarded. But, yeah, he definitely reminds me of a specific math teacher of mine. And I'm pretty sure Saf knows who I'm talking about. Mick wants to be a rebel, so he acts like one. But when you peel back the layers, he's not so bad at all. Although there are a lot of layers to peel, though. So he's like an ogre, because, you know, ogres have layers. Oh, hold on. I'm not really a good net battler, but when it comes to having chips, no one can beat me. Our next class is virus busting. Is your Navi ready? There's a control panel underneath the blackboard. It's so that people can jack in for virus busting class. Oh, and I can jack in. Ooh, that actually is helpful. Because that means I can actually grab whatever I need to grab out of here first. So let's see. The comps are usually small because they're like contained, but and each comp usually has 1 to 2 mystery data, like this one. 700 Zenny, not bad. And they also have different types of viruses too. Let's see. I'll go for the reflector because why the fuck not? But just in case, I'm gonna grab this air shot and the white capsule. What the white capsule does is that it adds an effect and it paralyzes your enemy. Boom. Super satisfying. Hey, and another machine gun. Alright, let's see. Hopefully there's another mystery data, but I don't think so. Oh, there is. Anytime whenever you're in a comp in any Mega Man game, you always want to go in a full circle around the comp in order to make sure you find every mystery data that's in it. Oh, Thunder Asterisk. Thunder is basically a paralyzing electric attack. And it's actually not bad, especially since it's, you know, especially since it is in the asterisk code. And I don't need this many swords, so I'll just put that in there. But that's literally it. Oh, I did it too fast. Ooh! Okay, at least I know how to counter it with that. And I got another reflector. Wait, I forget. Hold on. Because I don't think that there's a program advance for the reflector, is there? Oh, by the way, with your pack, you can sort it by ID, code, its name, its code, attack number, like this. Basically by the highest attack. Its elemental type, because there are elements in this game, which I'll be explaining later. Its number, It's number, which number, which basically means by how many of the same chip you have, and then it's megabytes, which is, you know, it's general megabytes. But of course, I'll be looking for by ID though. Let's see. A and C. Did I get B? Nope. For a second, I thought I got reflector B at one point. Oh well. Now, when it comes to jacking out of the internet, you can either just jack out straight up, or you can just walk back to the quote-unquote portal that you came in through. Like that. Sigh. I've talked to everyone, but I'm new, so I don't fit in just yet. That's how it is. Just take it slowly, I guess. Hey, Lan. Mick, right? You're good at net battling, right? The next class is virus busting. Show me what you've got then. What's with his attitude? Did I make him mad at me? What did I do? Who knows? Trust me, Len, you didn't do anything. Mick is just a dickhead in the beginning. Like, he's a wannabe tough guy. Trust me. Alright now. Like I said earlier, it's virus busting time. So jack into your desks, everyone. Alright, Megaman, let's do this. Roger. Jack in, Megaman, execute. Oh, funny enough, in the anime, they say jack in Megaman, power up. As for why he said they say power up, I don't know. Anyways, okay, looks like everybody's here. Let's get this virus busting class started. In this box are viruses that are around your level. So who's got the guts to give these a go? Why are they capitalizing almost every other word? Hey, Teach! Oh, Mixed Nabby. You raising your hand? That's a rare sight. So you want to give it a try? Now, what I was going to... Oh, by the way, even Mixed Nabby compared to other generic Nabbies, because there are, like, special Nabbies which are, like, you know, really sad. There are two types of Nabbies in the games. There's, like, the special Nabbies that you end up fighting against, meaning that they're, like, unique in the sense of they're based off of Mega Man characters from the classic series. Or there's the generic Nabbies. Like, all these Nabbies that's in the room with us right now, they're all generic, except for Mixed Nabby. He's technically generic only in the sense of its model. His color and the fact that it looks angry, that's all just to show how tough guy-ish Mixed Nabby is. What I was gonna say is, why don't we let the new guy show us what he's made of? You're good at net battling, right? So show us your real power. This is kind of sudden. Well, Lan, fine. If he wants to see so badly, let's show him. Besides, we're in class. The virus won't be that hard. Grin. Alright, I'll give it a shot, sir. Now, we're gonna see some skills. Back up, everyone. It's gonna get dangerous. Are you ready? Yes. Here we go. Medar. Oh, that ain't no damn Medar. What the? I'm sure I called him Medar. Not good. I've got to stop this. What's wrong? Hurry up and show us what you're made of. Or are you chickening out? Who's chickening out? Let's do it, Mega Man. Battle routine. Set. Execute. Yep, and our first other type of enemy called the old stove. What they do is that they like to move around and then they spit out fire. And if I remember correctly, I don't know if this is their battle chip that does it once we have it, or they do it themselves. But when the fire blows out, they crack the panels. And cracked panels, and of course you can change the panels depending on attacks and support chips. And there's different types of panels. Well, and of course I'll be going over them as they show up in the game. But the first type is the cracked panels. And what they do is that they, you know, they show up as cracked. And if you step over them and then move away from them, that's when the cracked panels get a hole in them. And if you don't have air shoes, you can't go back over that hole until it fixes itself over time. Cracked panels won't fix itself until you, like, quote-unquote break them. Let's see. I'll do Reflector 1, Buster Max. not Buster Max, Buster Up, which boosts up our level by 1. And then our air shot. And then I'll select our air shot. And let's see, wait, hold on. Oh, that's a 60, so let me go ahead and just use paralyzing for that one. Buster Up, and then the air shot. Alright, let's see. See, that's what they do. Okay, so it doesn't crack the thing. Also, when it says by 1, it technically means it multiplies it, so right now our Buster level is by 2. Also, cutscene type fights, you will not get any sort of Zenny or battle chips or whatever. We did it! Nice work, Lan. Awesome! That was so cool. What a show. That was quite a spiffy technique. I'm sure everyone learned a little something. Period's over. Line up, everyone. Like I thought, you and Megaman have real skills. That was a pretty impressive battle. Well, classes... Oh. And Mick, teacher's room after class. Class dismissed. I'll leave each of you to check out when you want. Darn it. Don't let all the praise go to your head. Yeah, Na'vis tend to reflect how their operators are, so Mick and his Na'vi are both, you know, wannabe tough guys. What's his problem? Now, Lan, calm down. We should jack out soon, too. Yeah. Yeah, but of course I did kind of jump the gun with coming in here, because I forgot that they allow you to move around, but of course we're going to jack out now. Ow. My ears are still ringing from all that yelling. Could he have beaten the virus because our plan was leaked? But then again, it's you we're talking about here, so... Shut up, you useless Navi. What? And here I am trying to comfort and calm you down. Shut up, you worthless Navi. If you were stronger, you would have crushed a beginner like him. And I suppose it wasn't because you stink at operating? Shut up, shut up. I can't do anything with you. Get away from me. I was just about to leave anyway. Then you can yell all you want by yourself. See you, loser. Ah, hey. He really left. Darn it. It's all Lan's fault that things turned out like this. Ugh! If I could somehow crush him. Ho 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 ho. Would you like my help? Ho 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 ho. And yes, I'm gonna do a weird laugh for this guy. Who's there? Here, I'm here. In your PET. What the? Who are you? I am Blast Man. It seems that you want power. In order to defeat that new student. How did you know? And where did... Don't worry about things like that. Do you or don't you want to crush the new student? You have 5 seconds to decide. 4, 3, 2, 1... Yes, help me. I don't care how, but I want to teach Lan a lesson. Okay, but why stop at 1? Why not teach him a lesson over and over again? Leave the fighting to me. Just sit back and watch me crush those two. Ho 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 ho. Grin. Is everyone back? Good. Next we'll be studying about copybots. You don't know what a copybot is yet, do you, Lan? There's one in the foyer, but I don't know what it does. Well then, will someone explain to Lan what a copybot is? I will, sir. A copybot, as it is, can't move. However, if you send a Navi into one, it changes into that Navi, and then the Navi is free to move around in our world. Huh? A Navi in the real world? I've never heard of technology like that. I'm not surprised. This technology only exists here in Cyber City. Each area of Cyber City is developing something different. This area, Central Town, is doing research in Next-Gen Net Society. Next-Gen Net Society? Yep, right now, Navis can only help us in the cyber world. But with copybots, they will be able to exist in our world and directly help people. Of course, they can still go between cyber world and ours. And that's what a Next-Gen Society is all about. Wow, so you mean Megaman can be in the real world too, Mr. Mock? Of course. But there are a few restrictions. Restrictions? Yes, just like people, there are good and bad Navis. If bad Navis were allowed to run amok, there'd be trouble. So Navis transferred into a copybot can't use weapons or battle chips like in the cyber world. Also, Navis will have the same strength as a human adult. So, how about it? Want to bring Megaman into the real world? Of course! Let's do this, Megaman. I'm so nervous. I never thought this could happen. Me either. Megaman, begin transfer. Gulp. Ah! He's alive! I'm not some sort of monster, Lan. It's Megaman. Feels like some sort of dream, doesn't it? Well, I can tell you it's not a dream. Pinch me on the cheek, then. If you say so. Pinch. Ow, ow, ow! Are you okay, Lan? Did I pinch you too hard? Ow, yeah, I know I said pinch me, but not that hard. I'm tearing up from the pain. So much for our first meeting in the real world. Ow. I'm sorry. Alright, Megaman. Since you're here, why not say hi to everyone? But classes are going on, so no leaving this room. Okay. Yeah, this is actually the first time that they actually put Megaman out in the real world like this. Like, it's actually kind of weird to think about seeing Megaman running around in the real world after playing all the other Battle Network games. That virus busting just now was awesome. Wow, you're so cool. Who did your customizations? Completely different from my Navi. I'll have to ask Lan for some customizing tips. Oh, whoops, I was reading the desk. Snore, snore. Ah! I dozed off. Did the teacher notice? Phew, thanks for waking me up. Uh-huh. You looks like you're heavily customized. Check this out. You kind of look like Lan. Funny enough, about that... Well, I'll get to that later when we do the later games. So, how's your first time in the real world? Wait, did I already talk to this person? I gotta keep practicing. Yeah, I did. Oh, right, I gotta talk to Mac now. Enjoy the real world. Oh, hold on. Megaman, this is like a dream. Oh, there it goes. So, Megaman, how do you like the real world? If I could, I'd stay here forever. Wahaha. If only that were possible. They're still doing research, but if a copybot could hold more energy, then maybe you can someday. Well, I'm happy anyway, even if Megaman can only be here sometimes. Lan. Alright, Megaman, time to go back into Lan's PET. Okay, I hope I can use a copybot again sometime. This school has a few you can use, so don't worry. Okay. Welcome back, Megaman. It's good to be home, Lan. I see, so you ready? Blastman, let's show him our power. Yep, and this is about to lead into our first quote-unquote dungeon, or level, as you want to call it. You may go back to your seat, Lan. Let's get started. Uh-oh. Wah! What's wrong? It's a security bot. What's it doing here? Wait, stay back. No security bot has ever broken into a classroom before. I'll beat it with my super deadly martial arts combo. Mr. Mock! Super secret 100-hand punch! Mr. Mock! Damn! What power? Security bots. Wow. Damn, he got knocked out! Mr. Mock! Mr. Mock! He fainted. Lan, we gotta do something about the security bot. Ah, there's more of them in here. Everyone, get to the middle of the room. What in the world is going on? The fun's only just begun. What? No, you didn't. The real fun starts now. Hit it, Blast Man. Wah! Cut it out. Put out the fire. Just try and make me. You'll just put everyone in danger. I mean, I don't really want to hurt you much. I just want to see you squirm a little. I wonder how long you'll last. Gotta stay calm. First, I have to put out those security bots' flames. But how? Hot, hot, hot? I have to do something. Yeah, basically, you can't get too close to those flames, otherwise... look. It's too hot to keep going. See? So the best thing to do is to activate the copy bot. Megaman, want to jump into the copy bot? Yeah, because as a copy bot, he can withstand the heat. Transfer complete. Yeah, see, I can go as close to the copy bot as I want to. Those flames are really hot. No human can handle that heat. So let's see. What we gotta do is find that kid. The sink's water system is broken. No water today. Not even a drip. Basically, we have to find that kid with the water bucket to cool it off. So hold on. Let's see. There he is. Because, like, all the sinks are destroyed. Not destroyed. The system is broken. What's going on here? Hey, you mind if I take that bucket? Oh, okay. Thanks. I have to hurry back to 6-1. My vision's getting blurry. The robots are closing in. No more. Water. We're doomed. Megaman. Lan! Megaman, I'm here. Why don't you cool down, you hotheads? I'm sorry I took so long, Lan. No, you saved us, Megaman. Now we've got to stop Mick. Wait, the copy bot's almost out of power. I have to transfer out. Welcome back. Okay, let's do it, Megaman. Okay. Oh no, everyone saw me fail. You'll need this to get into the teacher's room. Take this. Teacher ID. Help. Yep, so now we just have to go to the teacher's room. Otherwise, it would have been locked, but I figured talking to Mock first would do the trick. Otherwise, we would have to end up going all the way back just to do that. Hey, stop you guys, that's enough. You're gonna hurt the teachers. Uh-oh, sounds like Mick got in over his head. Mick, hurry up and shut them down. I'm trying, but they're not listening to me. But aren't they being controlled by your Navi? Yeah. Stop it, Blast Man. Blast Man! You're going overboard. Isn't this what you wished for? Didn't you want to shake them up? All I wanted to do was to scare Lan and the others a little. I didn't want to go this far. Coward. Maybe you should run away. But I'm going to do what I want. You can suffer too for all I care. Blast Man! Blast Man! Darn it, he cut me off. Ah, we're trapped. Ah, the heat. This is the end. Don't give up, everyone. Where is Blast Man? I don't care how many net battles you fought. You can't win against Blast Man. And I don't care how strong he is. I've got to do something before it's too late. If you want to help, tell me where he is. He's in that control system. Let's go, Mega Man. Okay. Check in, Mega Man. Execute. Yep, our first ever dungeon. It's really hot. It's dangerous here with the raging heat fanning the flames. I see. We've got to find and beat Blastman ASAP. Looks like a lost little critter has wandered in. Better get out fast before you become a crispy critter. Just you wait, Blastman. We're gonna put out your fire. Go for it, Mega Man. Okay. There won't be anything left after I reduce you to ashes. Terrible, terrible. This is unheard of. Record breaking. Calm down. What in the world happened? The fire is already this intense. My friends are all going to be burned up at this rate. What? A red navy that came in just now caused all this. I'm resistant to heat, so I'm okay, but if just keep up, this comp will melt down from all the heat. I'm begging you, save my friends and get them out, please. Gotcha, I'll give it a shot. Wow, you're really brave. Well, you'll need this then. Water data. Just be careful about one thing. Once in a while, the red navy shoots out a wave of flames. Speaking of flame waves, here comes one now. It's best not to move when it happens. Yeah, it's showing the game's gimmick, which is to hide behind, before a wave, little embers will show where the flames will come from. Stand behind the cube like we did just now, and it'll block the wave. If there's something you don't understand, ask away. Now please go save my friends. Yeah, in the game, these green things are called programs, or Mr. Programs, or Mr. Prog for short. But let's do this, okay? All ready. Let's see. Oh, shit! Wait, it was going down! Yeah, I forgot they switch up like that sometimes. History data. 500 zennies. Not bad. Let's see. So I got 2,100. And of course, now we have even more new viruses to fight. One called Champy. They're basically boxers where if you get in their line of sight, they'll dash over to where you are and try to hit you. And I'll show you what that means in a second. Hold on. See? And you always want to back up when they teleport, otherwise you will get hit, period. Oh, and we got a fire hit. Off-rip just like that. Neat. Okay, so we go behind here. Wah! Wah! Burning! Someone! Calm down. I'm gonna put the fire out now. Phew, that was bad. There are many dangers ahead. Please be careful. Yeah, once we get all the programs cleared, that's when this area will cool down. And once it cools down, that's when we can actually, you know, go to the next area. Let's see. If you're fast enough, you can kill a champion with a sword once it pops up, but I don't really recommend it. Like if I wanted to, I could also kind of block his hit as well to show that off. Yeah, but I put it up too early to try to counter it. But hey, another fire hit. Let's see. Do I go this way or was I already on this end? Hold on. Yeah, like I said, he likes to change up the way the embers are going. HP Mem. Good. Our first official one. And of course, this also shows our first ever quote-unquote obstacle, the metal blocks. The metal blocks are indestructible. Like, no matter what you do, you can't break them. There's other blocks in the game like rock cubes. Those can break over time, but this one, you cannot break at all. But shockwaves can technically go underneath it, if you know what I mean. But outside of that, no matter what you do, you cannot break that. And finally, we get to use a sword. Hold on. Okay, this time I'm actually gonna try to counter the Champy again. It's just difficult because he's fast. Nope, too fast. Okay, another Reflector 1C. I was hoping for a B. Because I can't remember if there's like a program advance for it. Ah, hot, hot, hot. At this rate, I'll be burnt to a crisp. I don't want to be deleted. Don't panic, it'll be okay. Phew, any later and I would have been toast. You be careful too, you hear? Don't get burnt. I kind of already did earlier by accident. Yep, we still got another Mr. Prog to save. Hold on, there's green mystery data that I don't want to miss out on. Like, the green mystery datas don't really matter, but I do at least want to try to get them. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not in full synchro, so technically speaking, it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, and this is why I want to get stronger weapons quicker. Because stronger weapons means easier virus deletion. Oh, I forgot I had that. $150 zenny, not bad. 300 zenny. Well, that makes up for that. Oop. Alright, another blue mystery data. And I don't even, because you can technically... Oh, here's a little secret combination you could do with rock cubes, the rock versions of these metal cubes. If you use a air shot, you can actually push them into an enemy, and I think it does at least 100 to 200 damage, which is like broken in the early game, especially if it, if it pops up like that. But the metal ones, I don't think you can move at all, even with the air shot. Oh, that was the first time I ever missed a counter with a Medar. Maybe with the Vulcan I'm able to counter. Yep. Darn it, not a C. I thought it was going to be a B. Spreader 1. We finally got a spreader. Ouch, 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 ouch. We are at critical. Oh, why? Oh, why? Yeah, I will admit, the Mr. Progs are very dramatic no matter what, and it's hilarious that way. Hold on, I'll save you. Phew. I'm still almost as good as new. Please, you have to go save my friends. I would like to help, but it's gotten so dangerous. Excuse me while I find cover. And with that, he just straight up takes off. Land, the temperature in this area is going down. Yep. See, that means that we can finally now go. As I thought, you are skilled. However, a raging inferno awaits you in the next area. If you're feeling faint, maybe you should jack out. Oopsies, but even if you do, the inferno will still be here. Good luck, Megaman. Yahahaha! Darn it. You okay, Lan? Ah, yeah. But the teachers are still in danger. We've got to hurry. Yeah. Alright. Now we just have to head to the outside area. Now, depending on the dungeon, there's usually 2 areas, or maybe 3, maybe even 4. It always depends. I know this area, I think, is like 2. Because, you know, it's the first ever level. Let's see. I think I could kind of pull this off, just in case. Ooh, double counters. Fire hit F. Now, I believe fire hits do have a program advance, so let me just check some. Let's see. ID, E, F. So all I need is a G, I believe, or a D. Fire hit D or G. One of the two. What's wrong, Mega Man? It's really hot. Yeah, I know what you mean. The control panel is burning hot, too. Wow! Mega Man! Is it Blast Man? Lan! Everything just burst into flames. Can you turn on the teacher's room's fire extinguisher? The extinguisher? But there's no Navi to operate it. I got it. Hang on, Mega Man. Hey, Mick. Where's your Navi? No clue. He just went off on his own. Yeah, but let's be real here. Just like how I said that Mick also has a low-key heart of gold, so does Nick's Navi. And if you pay attention closely, out of all these computers down here, this one is glowing orange. Suspicious, right? These are the teacher's desk. The computers in the desk are a bit more powerful than the ones in the student model. Well, let me... Hold on, I think I gotta talk to Mick again. So you're an operator, huh? If you've been with your Navi for a long time, you should know each other's patterns in and out. Mick! He's probably near the electronics. You can't see it, but he's a warrior. So I bet he's watching from a monitor somewhere. A monitor, huh? Makes sense. Let's go. Right. I forgot I had to talk to Mick several times before it'll allow me to say something. There it goes. Found him. You're Mick's Navi, right? What are you doing here? Your operator is in trouble. He put some other Navi in his PET. He looked dangerous, so I just said, oh well. You're kidding, right? Aren't you following Mick because you're worried? Mick, I need you two to work together. Stop this fighting and apologize, and let your Navi back into your PET. But he's the one that ran out on me. He should be apologizing to me. What? I'm the one who's always watching out for... Lan, do something. Hurry. Wah! Wah! Ouch! Mick! Mick! Ah! Where are the fire extinguisher systems controls? Found it! Darn it! It's protected! Hang on, Mick. I'll save you no matter what. Wah! Fire extinguisher system activated. Are you okay? Strangely enough, I'm okay. Bruh, your butt was on fire. How is that okay? You big dummy. Hey, wait a sec. You said that like you mean it. Mega Man, it's up to you now. The flames are gone. Thanks, Lan. You should thank Mix Navi. Whatever. I wasn't trying to help Megaman out. Anyway, go get Blast Man for me. All of this is his fault. You got it. It's up to you, Megaman. Roger. Roger, Roger. And of course, there's another fire, but before that, we still have to find the other Mr. Programs, or Mr. Progs, excuse me, and help them out. And one cool thing about Battle Network 6 and onwards, they finally tell you where you need to save before you fight a boss. Like, once you pass this panel that has the skull on it, that's where you basically fight the boss. So I do love that. Because in the past, that wasn't like a thing, and you basically would just have to walk, and then it would start a cutscene, and usually people would get upset at that. Well, I never did. Oop. Damn it! I was literally a second off. Ooh, cannon asterisk. Ooh, that's perfect. Hold on. With this actually could allow me to show off the first Program Advance. And Program Advances, as the Battle Network series went on, they have changed the way how they worked. Like in the earlier games, the Program Advance for the cannon was that it would turn you invincible and you get to use the cannon as many times as you want for a few seconds. But now it's just one giant shot, and I think it's like 400 hit points, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Let me go ahead and switch that last cannon to that, and let me go ahead and select that cannon, a cannon. Yep, I'm going to use this one, asterisk one for the Program Advance, because it's ABC for that specific program. Okay, so far, don't have it yet, but hold on. Okay, got a counter off of that. Damn it, I missed. Oh, and I finally get to show off what fire hit looks like. What it does is that it basically uppercuts the closest enemy, like that. Alright, another fire hit 1E. Already went there. Recover 30 asterisk. Hold on. Let me go ahead and switch out that 110 for it. Because of course, as the higher your HP goes, hold on. Might have missed something. I think I missed something because I'm having a brain fart at the moment. Okay, I thought I would get a counter off of that. I always do it too early. Okay, so I can't go that way. There's probably another way around that way. Taking cover. And hold on, I see that Mr. Prog down there. Reg up 2. Already I got now I got 8 megabytes now. Hold on, I think I know what I can do here. Too early. Oh! Whoops! I was so quick to hit that guard button even though I didn't need to. Whoops. Hey, 200 zennies. Fine, about time. Oh yeah, bosses usually give you like a shit ton of zennies on your first deletion, on the first battle, but like I said, depending on the game, which I don't think is this game, you get their actual chip. But again, I don't think it's this game. No, I don't want to burn out here. There are still things I want to do in this world. There's this and that. Oh, just too many things. Everything will be okay. I'm here for you. You'll get a chance to do everything you want to do. Yes, I can feel it now. The wonderful feeling of being alive. I want to thank you, really. And to say, watch out ahead. Alright, I think we still got, like, what, 2 more Mr. Progs to go? Yeah, I'll save the program advance for the boss fight. I'm hoping to get it for the boss fight, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Hey, Fireburn 1. Finally. Let's see. Cracks 3 squares ahead with fire. See what I mean? Finally got 1 bug frag. Yep, and there goes Blastman right there waiting for us. Oop. Okay, let's see. Oh, damn, I got hit. Oh, I should have got to hit him first. Eek! Eek! Gosh, tell me I wasn't left behind. I swear I'll be a good little program from now on. Have a little more faith. I'll save you. Ah, you saved me. I really swear I'll be a good program from now on. Just like you. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, just 1 more to go. Yep, and this is the last one. And I got everything in this dungeon. It's no good. The memory of that time is coming back like a bad dream. You mustn't give up. I can still help you. Whoa. Thought I saw the afterlife for a second there. Talk about a close one. I'm gonna go find shelter. What a bad experience. You'd best be on guard too. I don't want you to burn up. Isn't that the last one? Or did I miss one? I mean, it has low-key been a while since I last played this game. Like a genuine, like, good 2-3 years. Oh, jeez, I was being stupid there. Yeah, I'm gonna at least take this time out to heal myself. I will say, as a kid, Vulcan was my favorite chip to use, both in terms of like real life and in the game. And what I mean by real life, I actually had a Vulcan battle chip as a kid. Sadly, I lost it, much to my annoyance. Oh, I got tricked. But where is that program? There's gotta be, like, there's gotta be one that I missed. But how? Okay, so I have almost one. Oh, right. I am so used to using a long sword for that particular enemy, so that one's on me. Alright, and I forgot it hits 2 enemies at the same time like that if you're lucky. Okay, so there's no Mr. Prog here. Or here. Where could they be? Like, how did I miss it? Oh, poop. I jumped the gun with that one. Yeah, he's definitely about to... Figured. Okay, where could the Mr. Prog be? Wait, maybe it's down this way? And I missed it? I did miss it! It was right there this whole time and I missed it. It really is mind over matter. If you think the fire is cold and really think that... No, actually, it really is hot! Hold on, I'll save you. I like how the Mr. Prog tried to gaslight himself into thinking the fire is cold. Sigh, that's just a saying after all. Hot is hot no matter what you think. I won't be that naive again. And you too, don't be fooled. Just be careful. There we go. Well, not just yet. Alright, let's see if I could get a counter off of this. Nope. Too late. I was like a second late. But hey, at least I got another fire burn. Now I can't remember if you get a program advance off of the fire burn. Now let's see. I do have 20 HP gone, but I don't really need to use my small energy. But hold on. Huh, I only got 2 of those. Color me surprised. I mean, I should be good. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. You made it. I applaud you for reaching me unburnt. I kind of got burnt a few times, though. But I doubt you can even you can stay that cool-headed forever. Oh, I read that wrong. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Blast man. I won't let you get away with this. You can't stand up to me. I'll delete every last fragment of your data. Ho 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 ho. Here he comes, Land. Gotcha. Battle routine. Set. Execute. Also, Battle Network 6 boss theme is one of my favorite boss themes out of all the Battle Network games. It's just chef's kiss. It's so good. And it's perfectly named too. It's called Surge of Power. Like, oh, burn to ashes. Like, that beginning of the song, though, specifically. God. And of course, there's a specific YouTuber that does a certain thing when he does program advances. I will be copying off of him because I'm that much of a nerd too. And Saf knows who I'm talking about. Alright, let's see. How is he going to fight? Now, Blastman fights multiple different ways. One of the ways, also the gray bricks, they will spawn in randomly when you first fight Blastman. Or I think it's for every Blastman fight. As for how he fights, he has 3 different attacks. He'll send a wave of fire across the screen in whichever direction he wants, meaning horizontally and vertically. He'll send a blast wave that like goes along the ground, like explosions along the ground. He'll also shoot like a flame cyclone from out of his chest. Hopefully you'll see what I mean. Okay, that's the first attack. Oh, he got electrified. Hold on. Yep, and this is him about to shoot the wave, fire wave. But like I said, Blastman is fairly easy. I'm just trying to get them to pull out the program advance. Oh, I got hit. If I don't get a good rank up of this from me getting hit that one time, I'm gonna redo the fight. And yes, I will redo fights like that on purpose. Oh, whenever he like places his flame like that, that's when he'll do the fire cyclone out of his chest. But whenever he like grips out like that, that's when he's gonna shoot up that flame thing. Now, please give me what I want. Oh, I missed. Okay, you have 100 more HP. Come on. Damn it! Alright, crack shot. Oop. And of course I missed that. Oop. God damn it, game. Give me what I want. Yep, that's the cyclone. Then it can pierce the bricks. Damn it! Come on, give it to me! Okay, if I wanted to, I could kill him with the buster shot, but I'm at least gonna try to get the program advance off. Nope. Fine, 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 fine. The game doesn't want to give it to me. Ooh, got a counter off of that. Hopefully I get a good rank off of that. Nope. Hold on. Retrying that. I'm gonna at least try to retry that at least one more time, and then accept the the rank. Yada yada yada. All right, let's see what we can do here. Managed to get that off of him. Damn it, I was hoping to get a counter off of him. Yeah, I won't be able to hit him with that with the reflector if he does that. Let's see. Okay, managed to get a hit off of that. Okay, I'll try to paralyze him before this next once this custom screen is filled up, in order to like connect a combo. Ooh, I think once you stun him like that, before he like sends that wave across, then he can't do it. Okay, I have another cannon up. So please, all I want is a program advance. Give it to me. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. Damn, he managed to hit me before I could pull up the shield. Damn, I shouldn't have underestimated him like that. Yeah, this game is really not giving me what I want. Oh yeah, if you try to use an attack plus 10 without a weapon, it'll just like go poof. Oh my god, this game. Oh, he's dead. Ooh, and a counter off of that. Okay, I did a little bit better. I'll take it. I'll take it. I kind of don't want to take it, but I have no choice but to take it because I don't want to keep you guys here for long. Cool. To lose to a brat like you. How could things have come to this? He's going to give me another one of his lectures. Oh. Wow. You have won this battle, but only round 1. Next time you'll be burnt to a crisp. Wait. Megaman, are you okay? Things are okay here. Jack out, Megaman. Roger. We beat Blast Man and the whole thing at school ended. It was decided that this time it was an outside intruder, Blast Man, who caused the whole mess. But it looks like Mick made the teachers really mad. Maybe this will make him change his ways. Don't bet on it. Mick, it's not like I've changed or anything, but I've been thinking a little. I've been giving you a lot of trouble. That was wrong of me. Mick, it's okay, how about us being friends? I still don't have that many friends to hang out with here. No way, freak. That's not my kind of thing. I just want to net battle sometime and totally own you two. He kind of reminds me of Dex. Mr. Hikari. Tab. Mr. Hikari. Hi, I'm Tab. I'd really like to be your friend too. Sure, but please don't call me Mr. Call me Lan. We're the same age after all. And don't call me Mr. either. Oh, keep quiet for a second, Mick. Mr. Hikari, Lan, I was so impressed by your net battle, especially your techniques. The way you stayed calm during the incident, you didn't look like a kid at all. I really respect you. That's why I called you Mr. Hikari. But I don't respect Mick at all, so I don't call him Mr. Oop, that's snub. Grr. Well, whatever. Hey, Lan. What are you looking so serious for? Shut up. Ahem. Lan. So all these things kind of happened since you got here, but I was really impressed today. I don't like saying sorry, so here, take this. Lan got graffiti. What's this? Your doodles? No! It's graffiti, not doodles. I mean, that graffiti is going to show you where the key for the door between Central Area 2 and 3 is hidden. I should know. I hid the key and wrote that note. What a troublemaker. With that, you can get to the Cybeast statues in Central Area 3. Cybeast? Everyone knows about Cyber City's legendary beasts. Really? I'll let you borrow that for now. Later, freak. Hey, why can't he apologize like a normal person? He's a rebel, so giving that to you shows he's sorry. Yeah, when you put it like that, it does seem his style. Oh, it's already time to go home. Actually, my house is in the Central Township store. Township! Blech, I can't read. The store is called Asterland. We're in the middle of remodeling, so we're not open. But once we're finished, I really hope you'll come by. Well, I've got to go home and help with the remodeling. I'll see you tomorrow, Lan. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay. Looks like school's gonna get pretty busy from now on. Well, let's go check out Central Area 3 and the Cybeast statues. Oh, okay. Oh, before we do, we should look at that graffiti you got earlier. You can look at it in your key item on the PET screen. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at it. There's a picture of a navvy digging a hole at a place on a wide green road where a shadow falls. Sadly, they don't show it, which I wish they would, but it says where a wide green road where a shadow falls, and luckily we know where that is. But hold on. We do want to explore as much as we can in here before we do anything else. The blackboard. It's actually a touch panel, so no chalk is needed. It was custom made for this school. Oh, and I can jack in here too. I was making sure that I could. So let's see. Is there going to be any mystery? Yep. Gregar 2. So I got even more memory, but hold on. There might be some more. Nope. And of course, the enemies are still fairly weak here. Oh, I forgot I had the bomb on me. How did I forget that I have the bomb on me? Alright, let's see. Nope. Okay, hopefully... Yep, and here's our first ever locked mystery data. Sadly, I don't have an unlocker, so... I don't have an unlocker, so I can't unlock it. I do have enough Zenny for it, but I'm not going to get money for it just yet. Well, I could technically... Let me be a little shit about that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm going to see if I can draw out this battle to get that last cannon piece that I need. Come on. Because trust me, the program advance is really powerful. And I think it does like a full screen explosion, but I could be wrong. But we're about to find out though. So I'm perfect, and of course, because we already have the battle chips for these enemies, I'm perfectly happy with drawing out this battle to show it off. Because I will have to do that one way or another either way, which is why I'm doing it now instead of waiting until like near the end of the game to like do it. Because there are a lot of program advances that I have to do. So hold on. Come on, work with me here. Also, funny enough, that purple ring around Megaman, it kind of reminds me of the hub-style look in the manga/anime, funny enough. As for what hub style is, that's for Mega Man, Battle Network 2 and 3, but there's no reason for me to talk about it like that. Just know that it was the gimmick for Battle Network 2 and 3. Well, this game's gimmick, we'll figure that out later on. Come on. Bro, come on, give it to me. Also, I will point this out. With the battle chips, once you use up a battle chip, that's it. Meaning they will not show back up in your folder at all. I'm not even joking. That's why you want to use powerful chips. Replace your folders with powerful chips. That way so you can kill enemies before you run out of chips and have to rely only on your buster. That's how this game works. Now, originally in Battle Network 3, now, for me, I think that that's kind of stupid, and they did kind of mitigate that in Battle Network 3, specifically the blue version, by giving you a mega chip called Folder Back. And what that did was that it would literally give your folder back, aka once you use it, it would literally return all your chips, including itself. Think of it as like a broken version of Pot of Greed. Finally! Nope, that's A. Damn it! Give me B! Unless, I really hope I have B in my selection. Or was it C? I think I'm supposed to get C, not A. Come on! Am I being impatient? Yes. But like I said, once I get this, this program advanced out of the way, I won't have to worry about that specific one until I won't have to worry about that specific one anymore. Which is why I'm just doing it to get it out of the way. And you could say that this kind of counts as grinding, low-key, if you think about it. Oh no, don't tell me I screwed it up. I think I screwed it up. Hold on, I'll have to check my my list, because I think I screwed it up. Hold on, I have a feeling I was being an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to put B in there too. God damn it, that's the problem. Whoops. But at least I got it now, but as for this unlocker, I can technically use a patch card for that. Hold on. I'll use a patch card just to show off how unlocking a thing is. So let's see. Now I just need an item card. Land's allowance. Male's treasure. Key to victory. Full energy sub chips. Nope. Oh, Chisawas, by the way. And these are each different characters, by the way. Like Melu, Dex, Chisao, which is Dex's little brother. Yai. Nope. Mick. 10 bug frags. Nope. Mr. Prog. Each of one sub chip. Hold on, let's see. Mr. Mock. Blackbeard, nope. Dr. Regal, he's from Battle Network 4 and 5. Mr. Match, nope. Miss Zap, nope. Baron, nope. 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 Come on. Mamoru, he's another character from Battle Network 3. Nope. Really? That's all I can get from this? Fine. So now that I have each a sub chip, now I can unlock it. And now I got Snake H, which is another battle chip that I have, but I won't ever use this one because I need a hole for that. I don't really use Snake for what I do. Anyways, let's see. Okay, so I can't. Nope. Okay, but you definitely want to like always check around these areas because you never know what you might find. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Aha! See? I gotta rag up one. Okay, so there's nothing in there. We still have the lower floor to go. I can't check into this one. I'm guessing there's a reason why. It's broken, of course. Okay, so nothing in here. Yep, figured. Alright, so let's see what's in here. Alright, let's see. Nope. Okay, one here. Let's see what we got. Energy Bomb K. Basically, it's like the mini bomb, but what it does is that it leaves behind like this... hold on. It leaves behind like this ball of energy for like another second. It's weaker than the what is it called? Than the mini bomb, but it does do its thing. But like I said, I don't really use bombs in this game. Let alone any Mega Man game like that. Don't really like to use them at all, honestly. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's see. What? No! Ah! Why did I do that? I was trying to grab the cannon and then the shield. I did it slightly too late. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. Nope. Ah, here. Full energy, and yep, that's it. Did I manage to get Reflector B yet? Nope. And that's really it for here. Honestly, that flower in the picture kind of looks like a piranha plant. But I think that's it. Ah, I still can't get into there. Yeah, I don't think I ever checked over here. And I can't go into there just yet either. Yeah, and of course we have to talk to Mom. Lan, you kind of smell like smoke. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Yeah, I'm guessing Lan's not going to tell. You have mail, Lan. Let's check out this email. Yeah, I'm guessing Lan's not going to tell his mom because he doesn't want her to worry. You got mail. Mail has been received in the mailbox on Lan's HP. To confirm mails, call the Mr. Prog on the homepage. This is the only mail notification you will receive, so please check the mailbox often from this point onward. Forward, not onward. Whoops. Yeah, basically they're just confirming what I said earlier, which is that, you know, you want to check the Mr. Prog fairly often. And how you know that there's mail is when he just says new, like that. Check inside the mailbox. Give you this, Melu. Lan, how are you? Everyone here is great. Dex is a little lonely, though. Oh yeah, I forgot to give something to you when you moved, so I'll just send it to you instead. Lan got Roll R, our first mega chip, which is a mega chip of Roll, and what she does is that she'll attack an enemy and then heal you. She's actually really good for the early game, like really, really good. To the point where she can actually replace one of your recovery chips. Let's see. I know we just gotta wait. As for why I haven't used a machine gun yet, that's because it's not my go-to yet. It sounds like there was an incident at Cyber Academy. There has been incidents against Navis without any discrimination. These are dangerous times. I wonder if he's now going to offer us the thing. Welcome to the Net Cafe. How would you like to have a cup of coffee? 1 cup is only 10 zenny. Coffee is best when it's hot. It warms you down to the soul. A small amount of HP was recovered. Hey, have you heard? Sometimes mystery data will appear during battle. You'd better not destroy that data. Or so says this guy I'm friends with. Yeah, basically, like I said, I'm going to hold off for now, but later on I'll be trying to, like, you know, buy a crap ton of coffee in order for me to get, you know, the HP memory. Basically, he only gives it to you once you become a quote-unquote regular. Now, if I really wanted to, I could go for that HP memory, but I'm not going to yet. Now, I believe the shadow is somewhere around here where I have to grab that the key data. But I also have to be careful because, hold on, member of the Net Police, 19 order of the Net, be careful, there's been major, okay. Basically, let's see here. What I was going to say was that whenever you beat a boss in the game, they become a random encounter. Not a random encounter. They become a ghost on the internet. And how they appear is that they appear in specific dead ends on each part of the internet. And once you fight them, that's when they become part of the random encounter list in that specific area amongst the viruses. Excuse me, and that's how you refight them to get their battle chips. So I am trying to avoid... I'm going to avoid running into Blast Man again for right now, until I have, you know, good enough chips. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Yep, here it is. Isn't this that spot on Mixed Graffiti? The graffiti did have a picture of a Navi digging. I wonder what's under this panel. Let's check it out. What's in here? Key data. Lan, this is that key data Mick was talking about. Alright, let's go check out Central Area 3. Okay. Yeah, luckily the hidden boss location should be somewhere like in that dead end right there. I think. I can't remember exactly. But of course, I'll be avoiding that until, like I said, I get better chips. Oh, and of course, if you haven't noticed, Blast Band is a fire type Navi. Just like Pokemon, there's elemental weaknesses in this game. But it's not as vast as Pokemon. And what I mean by it's not as vast as Pokemon, hold on. What I mean by that is that there's only specific elements. And of course, there's the main original elements, which was neutral. Then there's wood, fire, electric, or elect, as they call it in game. Electric, well, hold on. Wood, fire, electric, and water. Those were the main 4 originally, but then they added new weaknesses. But obviously, wood beats electric, electric beats water, and water beats fire, and fire beats wood. That's how it goes, but then there's other elements. There's other elements like cursor element, sword element, break. There's cursor, sword. There's cursor, sword, and there's cursor, sword. Let's see, cursor, sword, break, and I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember those 3 specifically. Cursor, oh, and wind. There's wind. There's wind, cursor, break element, or metal element, and let's see. I said cursor, wind, break, and sword. Break beats sword. Sword beats wind. Wind beats cursor. As for why that part is, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like, at all. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys why that is. Like, obviously sword cuts wind, because, you know, it cuts through the wind, that kind of thing. As for breaking, beatings, break element beats sword. Sword gets beaten. It's just like how scissors gets beat by rock. And cursor, as for why cursor beats break, I wouldn't be able to tell you. No. Cursor doesn't beat break. Wind beats break. Or was it? Hold on. Wind beats cursor. Was it wind beats cursor? Yeah, wind does beat cursor. Well, as for break gets, I think, beaten by cursor. As for why that is, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I just know it's like that. The fact that I actually had to think about that for a second, because it's been, like I said, it's been a while since I've last played this game, and this game has those specific element types. So I actually low-key forgot. Just give me a sec, chat. I'm trying to get that program advance out of the way again. Now that I actually have the proper, weapons. The weapon code, specifically. Come on, give me what I want. Finally. Okay, so with the way how this program advanced works, it creates a massive explosion in like a circle around the target that you hit, including the target itself. Meaning, if I was to hit this enemy down in that corner right, it's only gonna hit three of the panels around it because of that, you know, ring. So let's see. Cannon A, Cannon B, Cannon Asterisk, Program Advance, Giga Cannon 1. And yep, it hits for 300. Or was it not the explosion? I'll figure it out later. And also, I like talking to this character before opening up the door because I love how he reacts to it. The door isn't open yet. Darn, I can't go to Central Area 3 today either. When am I going to get to see this legendary crater? Yay, the door is open. Now I can finally check out this huge hole. Alright, let me go ahead and save real quick. And here's the map of the area. Like literally has one giant crater in the middle of it. Then there's 4 specific areas that we can go to, but not yet, because they're all blocked off one way or another. Wait, there's a shop here? No, there's not. I thought there was a shop here. I was reading the area key. Welcome to Central Area 3. Central Area's best sightseeing spot. Did you already see the stone monument to the Cybeasts? If those monsters really existed, it'd be awful. If you haven't seen it yet, it's behind this area. Yep, but as you can see, it's one giant hole. And not just that, but also champies are around here on top of holes being in the yeah, and like I said, those are panels with holes in it, and I can't cross those hole panels until I get air shoes, the air shoes program. This area is nice and wide, perfect for training. Oop, another locked piece of data, but I can't do anything about that yet. 720, nice. Please hold. To pass through, you must present an area pass. Yeah, and I don't have one yet. Alright, let's see. Yeah, but, and if you haven't noticed, that panel that I just pulled out was cracked hole. It was like a cracked type of hole, but it still counts as a hole even if it's broken. Versus, you know, panels that have a hole in it automatically. Long ago, there were 2 beasts with great powers on the net. These 2 beasts were not friendly to each other. Rather, they fought each other again and again. They fought fiercely and changed the face of the net. People feared these 2 beasts and called them Cybeasts. One of the Cybeasts was shaped like a great wolf, Cybeast Gregar. Its roar was enough to cause the whole net to shake, and it devoured many navvies with its sharp fangs. The other Cybeast was a giant bird-like beast. According to the... Also, side note about that bird-like. According to the Battle Network, not encyclopedia, but like the art book, not art book either. I forget what it's called. Complete Works book is based off of a phoenix. Cybeast Falzar. With its huge wings, it scattered objects all over the net, and with its razor-sharp claws, it shredded many programs. This is where the 2 Cybeasts' reign of terror ended, where they fought each other to the end. The chasm in this area was born from their clash, and the bottom of this pit is known as the Underground. It is said that even now, the Cybeasts are sleeping there. The legendary Cybeasts. I guess they have a legend about them in this area of the net. Sounds really interesting, huh, Lan? Yeah, sounds like the net's just full of these mysteries. That's so cool. Lan, it's time for bed. Huh? It's already bedtime? Ah! Okay, Mega Man. One more look around and then we gotta jack out. Okay. Yeah, except there's nothing really to do around here for right now, so jacking out. Bedtime already? Good night, Lan. Excuse me. Yep, and here goes Lan's dad and the new NPC. Welcome, Dr. Hikari. I can't read right. Welcome, Dr. Hikari. I've been waiting for you. It is an honor, Mayor Kane. I've heard that you were quite involved in town affairs. With school, too? Should I call you principal while we are here in school? No, no, no. I've got my hands full taking care of the expo. I'm leaving school affairs to the vice principal. Ha. So with greetings out of the way, let's get down to business. Do you have the program with you? Yes. But this program is not known to the general public. How do you know of its existence? I know a person who used to work in the Sci Lab. He knows about this program which you made 11 years ago. Is that so? Well, I only brought one part of the whole program today. It is not that I don't trust you, and while this program in its entirety is quite useful, there are great risks should it fall into evil hands. I see. You scientists take risks seriously. I suppose it's because the technology you make changes society, so you feel the need to guard it closely. Well, yes, in a way. What I meant was that, even though this is only one part, I believe it is more than enough to complete the task. For example, even if net access increased by 30-fold, this program, once installed, can fully support the network. I see. It can greatly boost memory capacity. Dr. Hikari, let us try for the most successful expo. The next day. Alright, I'm taking attendance. Tab. Here. Alice. Here. Mick. Mick. Late again. He'll never learn to wake up on time. I'm here. I'm here. I'm blazing down the hallway. Only 15 more feet and I'll be there. 6 more feet. No running in the halls. Honestly, you'll never change. Oh, it's a penguin. Who just made it? Huh? What? What the? What? What's everyone so surprised at? Mick, what is that thing behind you? Behind me? Ah, what is this thing? You brought it here, didn't you? I don't know nothing about this bird. Get away! Shoo! Shoo! Grr. Ah, what's with you? Looks like it's attached itself to you. Any idea why? Why? Oh, now I remember. I gave it some food yesterday. What a strange pigeon. Mick. That's not a pigeon. It's a penguin. Oh. So this is a pelican. That's enough for now. That penguin seems to really like you. So for now, try to take good care of it. What? Why? Well, you can't just ditch the bird. Yeah, but... why me? There's something strange about that penguin, Lan. Maybe it is a pelican. Lan? After school. Ah, school's finally over. What's with you? Making a racket all of a sudden. Ah. That's some noise it's making. Maybe it's hungry? You think it's hungry. But I don't have any more of that pigeon food. Speaking of which, what do penguins eat? Maybe we should ask the biology teacher. Tell you what, Mick. I'll find some bird food for you. You just hang tight and watch the penguin, okay? I don't really want to owe you, but I don't want to leave this penguin alone either. Gotta choose, gotta choose. Alright, you'd better find me some bird food or else. Well, I guess we gotta find some bird food for the penguin. Or as they keep saying, the pelican. Now I believe this is the biology room. Everyone's spreading rumors. They say a penguin showed up to the class next door. Let's see. Huh? What am I doing? I'm recording the growth of living things. This is part of my daily routine. Okay, so that's not him. Well, not a teacher, but... What wonderful technique. The brushstrokes are very elegant. Oh, it's probably calligraphy. That's that's showing up on the thing. Biology. Hey, do you have an energy bomb K? If you got it, I want to trade for my double shot C. I think I have that. Awesome, thanks. I'm so happy. Now I have something to show everyone in class. Yeah, you can trade chips with people in this game too. Let's see. What should I do after school? Net battle on the net? Or go check out some chips at a chip shop? Decisions. Okay, so not there. That means we have to go to the teacher's lounge. I have to get ready for my class. I guess it's overtime for me. Okay, nope. Huh? This is a student we've been watching who makes weird faces at the security camera in the hallway. Okay, so nope. Oh. I have something I'd like to ask. Yes, what is it? What does a penguin eat? Let me see. They would eat fish, I suppose. I see. Fish. What makes you ask such a strange question? Well, the truth is, you've got to feed a hungry penguin? Well, I don't have any fish you could use as food. If anyone around here would have some, it would be the biology teacher's aide. He feeds the animals here every day, so you should go ask him. The biology teacher's aide? Gotcha, thanks. But where would that be? I'm guessing they're probably outside, though. That's my guess, but I'm not sure if they'll let me go outside. Yep, they won't let me. Okay, no ID. Don't get in the way. I'm making a funny face at the camera. Whoever is on the other side of the camera is in for a surprise. Okay, so nope. Nope, that's not him. Okay, nope. Wait, maybe you have it? Is it true that a pelican showed up at school? Huh? A penguin? I heard it was a pelican. Who mixed up a pelican with a penguin? You'd be surprised about that. Okay, nope. Looks like that penguin is really attached to Mick. That's gotta be rough. Okay, so that's not it. Huh? That's right, I'm the biology teacher's aide. Something the matter? What? You want some fish to feed a penguin? Well, I am in charge of feeding the animals here, but I don't have any food to give to a penguin. I guess I'm out of luck. Thanks anyways. Oh, wait a second. My grandpa loves to fish. I'm sure he's even fishing today. He should be coming home around now, I think. If you ask him, I bet he'd give you a fish. Really? Yeah, I don't think it'll be a problem. I'll try and get a hold of my grandpa. I'll ask him to bring some fish to the Lev bus station. Thanks. I'll head to the station right now. Yeah, basically we have to go to the bus station. But they call it a Lev bus because it's a levitating bus. And you'll see what I mean way later. Alright, let's skedaddle all the way over here. Ah, this is no good. What's the matter, mister? Whoop. I accidentally hit my mic when I was scratching my nose. My grandkid told me to bring some fish that I caught here, but the icebox I used for the fish is broken. I can't open the lid. Fish, huh? This has to be the man I heard about. Alright, mister. Can you please show me this icebox? Megaman, this gotta be. Yep, it's probably a virus's fault. Excuse me, I just burped. Lan, if we delete the virus, that icebox will go back to normal. Ready to battle? Yep. Battle routine set. Execute. Alright, so now we have 3 new viruses. The Piranha, Diodon, and Starfish. Now, they each have their own way of attacking. The Piranha fish, the one that has like the angry white eyes, it'll have a reticle floating along the area in front of it. And if it sees, and if you get touched by the reticle, that's when it'll shoot a harpoon down the line. The Piranha, not Piranha, the The Deodon, or if you want to be technical, the pufferfish, will try to shoot needles where you're standing. Usually 2. But if you hit it past a certain health point, it will get madder and madder, like each time you do that. And as for the starfish, it'll shoot bubbles along where the line, and then it will like turn to where you are. Meaning you don't even have to be down the line of it. It'll turn. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Yeah, it usually goes on the along the bottom of the line, the back area. Yep, but if you get caught in the bubble, you'll get caught, allowing you to get hit again like that. Like that one was on me. And watch, see, now it's mad, so now it shoots faster. Ah, thank you. Thanks to you, the icebox is back to normal. But you... I see. Are you the youngin' looking for this fish? I've heard of you. Since you helped me with the icebox, I'll give you a fish. Now we got fish. Now we just have to run back to Mick and feed the penguin. I was gonna say platypus. I don't know why I had platypus on the brain. Alright, I bought you some tasty fish. Ta-da! Hey, he really likes it. I still wonder where this penguin came from. You wouldn't happen to know, would you, Mick? I don't know. Heck, I mistook it for a pigeon. Totally clueless. Lan. Maybe it's time to search for our answers on the net. Want to check out some of the BBSs? There's all sorts of stuff there. Maybe we can find a clue. Yeah, we might be able to find something there. If you want to go to a BBS, there's one in Seaside Area 1. You can get to Seaside Area 1 from Central Area 3. I can go with you, but this penguin's gonna trip us up. Nah, it'll be okay. Besides, you two make a good pair. A good pair? Don't be a moron. What kind of guy do you think I am? I'm gonna get you back real good in the net battle one day. Okay. Anyway, leave the BBS searching to me. Yeah, and when they said that when they were talking about, you know, searching up on the web, they mean literally. And what I mean by literally, I'm talking about having Megaman go to the Seaside Area 1's BBS, which is basically like a chat box of sorts. That's the best way to describe a BBS. As for what it's short for, I can't remember what it's short for. So I just usually just call it basically like an online chat box. Oh, whoops. Welcome home, Land. Don't forget to wash your hands. Jack in, Megaman. Execute. Let's see, do we have any new... Yep, I was just about to ask if we had any new mail. Jesus! Hello, Lan. How have you been lately? You've been doing your homework, right? And not being late either, I hope. How about your friends? I'm sure you haven't had any trouble making new friends. Everyone here in AC/DC Town is doing great. You should come visit as soon as you can. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Yo, Lan, been a long time. Ever since you moved, me and Gusman have been training hard. I doubt you can beat me now. We were talking about you in school, and Miss Mari decided that we should all send you some email. Oh yeah. Have you been using that chip data I sent you? I'm glad you are getting used to things. So how is Cyber City as a place to live? I bet you're still Mr. Popular even in Cyber City. I'm not sad you're gone at all, but if you start feeling lonely, you should come and visit. Yeah, and there's no way to, like, respond directly to those mails. We just have to... Oh. Got another mail. Color me surprised. Let's check out this email. Caution. Net advisory. Lately, there's been a breakdown of order on the net. We would like to report that some navies have been attacked. Due to this, we advise exercising caution. Yeah, they're talking about, like, the ghost navies. But sadly, I'm gonna have to stop the stream right here because it is about that time. So thank you guys so much for joining me for today's stream. And of course, I'll be seeing you guys next time for part 2 of Mega Man Battle Network 6. Hope you all have a good one. See ya!